Hello, everyone.
everyone.
Welcome once again to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
Thank you very much for always supporting us and always watching our videos and
Right.
sharing your comments with us. We really appreciate it, and we hope that with your encouragement, we'll be able
Right.
to bring you more amazing content.
Right.
Today we have a very special guest. This is a very special edition of of the video. We have a special guest who's going to be sharing with us her amazing experience.
Right.
And this is tying back into all the videos we've been doing and
say it again.
all the information we've been giving people
out.
and the help we've been giving them. And
Right.
this is just one success story out of many.
Right.
And she's come to share her experience with us. So
Yeah.
just stay glued to the end and make sure you don't
right.
miss any part of this. All right?
So if you're new to this channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And to all our old subscribers, thank you so much for always, following us, and liking our videos and sending us comments.
And also sharing it with other people.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that they can also get the information and the assistance that they need. So.
Right. So like we said, we have a special guest right here in our midst, and we are just going to dive into the interview with her. So we are going to introduce her.
All right. So welcome to our special guest. Hello, Auntie Faustina.
Auntie Faustina.
Or Teacher Faustina.
Yes.
And welcome to the YouTube
Fulton's
channel.
Tube.
Yeah, the Fulton's Tube YouTube channel. And we really appreciate you spending time to come and tell us about your story and encourage others who are also, following this channel and are, desirous of accessing opportunities just like you have, with the little help that we can also offer. So I'll hand over to my capable co-host to get us right into it.
Okay, so Auntie Faustina, so she's sometimes I call her Teacher Faustina, but like she's my auntie, so I say Auntie Faustina. So Auntie Faustina, can you please tell us about yourself? Like just tell the audience about yourself.
Okay, thank you so much once again. My name is Faustina. Faustina Mantey. I am a teacher. I was a special education teacher in Ghana.
Okay.
I've been teaching for about 22 years now.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah, but now in US here, teaching as well and schooling. Yeah.
Nice one. I love it.
Okay.
So as you can see, she said she was a teacher in Ghana, special education teacher, and now she's in the US. So she's teaching as well in the US and also schooling. I don't want to go ahead of myself, but she's going to tell us the whole process, what brought her from Ghana here. And so that sends me to my next question. This is, can you please share about how you met us, Asantewa?
Yeah, because you met her first.
How you met me.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. I think about 5 to 6 years ago, when I was teaching in Ghana, that's Accra, Kwabenya, as a special ed teacher. I was there one day and I had a call from my coordinator from the district office that a lady will be coming to my school to gather data. So I should put in my maximum support to help her to gather her data. She was a PhD student. Okay, and I said, okay, fine. So I later got a call from Christy, and then she came to my school. That was when all these our meetings started. We met in Kwabenya when she was there to gather data for her thesis.
Okay. Is the coordinator Jalil or?
No, he's in a private institution. Okay. So this is public schools.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how I met.
So she was your person on the field that you were engaging with in the school to collect the data. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. She was of great assistance to me, guys. She really helped me. And those of you who have been PhD students going to Ghana to collect data, you know that it's not easy at all.
Yeah.
But this woman, she was even giving me rides. She was she drives, so she would give me ride. Where are you going, Asantewa? Where are you going? May the Lord bless.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
So, our next question to you is: what role did Asantewa play in helping you obtain a scholarship for your current PhD in the United States? Yeah. So, or maybe the question before this should be: what are you doing in the US?
Yeah. What are you doing currently in the US?
I know you already said you are teaching and you're a student, but student in what? Are you master student or PhD student? Working where? Yeah. Then I'll come to this.
Okay. Thank you so much. Currently, I'm teaching in Aiken Intermediate School as a special education teacher in Aiken, South Carolina. Nice. And then I am a student in Clemson University College as a PhD student.
Nice one. What course are you studying for your PhD?
Yeah, same, special education.
Nice. Yeah. So now we can go to this question.
What's how? So tell us about the process.
Okay.
How did you end up in the US?
Yeah, it's so miraculous. I came here. In fact, when I completed my master's degree in 2020, and I said, oh my God, I wish I can continue up with my PhD. Okay. But I was a bit afraid because when you hear people talking about how can you do PhD, especially in Ghana, the cost involved and all other things. So I was talking to a friend and I told her, I have a lady friend in Canada who came to gather data in my school, but unfortunately, I have lost her contact. He said, oh, Faustina, then you have to go through your diaries and see if you can get the contact. And that was so wonderful. I always tell people. So I was there one night and I decided I saw the contact all right in one of my diaries. So I decided to send her a message. I sent a lengthy message. But the next morning, I realized the message didn't go. So it was like, maybe she has changed her number, or because it was after your wedding. It was almost a year that, yes. So in fact, that was so surprised. The next day, I think 3 days after I have sent the message, I got up early in the morning, I picked my WhatsApp, and I saw another lengthy message on my WhatsApp, but there was no name.
Okay.
So when I was reading through and I realized it was Christy, so I don't know whether you remember, the first message I sent was, did you get my messages?
Wow, yes.
No.
Yeah, so before Teacher Faustina continues, I just want to say that my other name is Christiana. So if she says Asantewa, I'm the same person. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I said, Christy, did you receive my message? And she said, no. Something struck me to message you.
Wow. I can't even remember.
Yes.
I think that time your number had changed.
Yeah.
But then you had decided, because your first number, original number got changed, and then I guess maybe you got a prompting to just reach out to her.
Yeah, she told us the Holy Spirit, because I don't know.
She told me she changed the number and she feels like getting to me.
Wow.
That was it's something I will never forget, because it was like the message didn't go. How were you able to reach me? Whilst I need that assistance. Okay, so when we got in touch again, I told her if she hear of any PhD sponsorship or whatever, she should let me know. And I was there one day and she told me she has sent me a link in my mail, so I should check. It's a PhD and it's a hybrid, meaning I'll be able to do it whilst in Ghana. In fact, as I said, I was having mixed feelings with this schooling, especially taking care of my children. And it's like, how am I going to go through? So she was insisting, Auntie, please register they will have a virtual meeting. So register for it. In fact, I even opened the message, I think a week when you sent it.
Wow, amazing.
So, yes, and I was there, I got a message, Auntie, have you registered? I said, okay, let me go and register. And I registered for the virtual platform. And I discussed it with somebody I normally share my what I have with. And he also said, okay, you have to be alert with the time because it's the Eastern time. So I was sleeping and the person quickly called, Faustina, this is the time for your meeting. So I joined the meeting virtually with Clemson University. That was where they gave us insight about the whole program. So do I continue?
I guess that's basically.
That's basically it. So before, at that point, what again did you do with me? So you yes.
All right. So on the virtual interview, we were told that they need students. So if you are able to come on if you are able to join as a regular student, you are going to have a full scholarship, sponsorship, and everything. And so I said, okay, then the online is going to be difficult for me. So if I can go as a regular student, that would be fine. So I discussed it with Christy, and then I had to write about my personal statement. And so Christy she was really so helpful to me when it came to that thing.
Yeah, so Teacher Faustina, I want to say something here. The personal statement, did I write it for you or you wrote it yourself?
No. You told me I should write something, give it to you, you make the corrections, and so that was how it was. I will do it, I'll write it, I'll send to her, she'll make the necessary corrections, send it back to me. I'll correct it and send it back
back and forth.
So you see the process, guys. Yes. It was back and forth. So it wasn't one time, right? No. So Sister Mercy, how did you feel about that? Because even in terms of age, you are way like you are my senior. How did you feel? Were you intimidated? Were you angry?
Annoying that
because I was giving you a lot of instructions.
This small girl is telling me to do this, do that.
Yeah.
No, not at all. Because in life we learn all time. It doesn't matter when you learn from a child or someone younger than you. You need something. So your main
I like that.
What you need to come on. That is what you have to work about, no matter who is teaching. Yeah. So that is what happened.
Yeah. So and after the personal statement, then what happened?
Yeah. So after the personal statement, I sent everything to the university, and I was booked for an interview. And I went to her again, Christy, this is the date for my interview.
Right.
And she did so well. She said, okay, then I'm going to have a Zoom interview with you, pre-interview, so that you know how it will be.
Yeah.
So she was able to she gave me the guidelines, propose maybe possible questions that could be asked. So I learned all those questions, and she booked an interview with me.
You were really serious, guys.
Yes. Yeah. So she was able to identify where I should work on, and that was exactly what I got during the actual interview. Yeah, so gave me the platform. My meeting with her on that day gave me the platform, even how you dress, how you present your case, and it wasn't even. I always say what we did was even harder,
more intense than the actual one.
Yes.
Wow. Yeah, she really put you through it. She stretched.
Exactly.
I do that because it's better to prepare, you know,
to be over-prepared than
underprepared. And I was really happy when Teacher Faustina came back to say all the things we asked came, and I wasn't timid, I wasn't panicking, I was confident. Like, I was so happy, and I'm like, you know what? Now let's just pray. Because we done what we need to do physically.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. So, do you have any question that comes to mind, or should I
continue the flow?
So, Teacher Faustina, I want to ask that now that you have been successful and you are in the United States, can you tell us about your experience, like as a PhD student, and also I think you even have double blessing because you were applying to be a PhD student and you ended up getting employment in the process too.
Another opportunity came up.
So tell us about that bit too.
Yeah, this is something. Whenever I think about it, it still surprises me, and I don't know, God has really been so good to me. Right. In the process of applying on the virtual day, when we had a virtual interview or forum with the university, I met a lady. I met a lady on the platform who is also a Ghanaian by teaching in US here. Right. And after our interview, I don't know, she quickly picked my email. When I answered a question, she quickly picked it, and she later called me that night and said, "Oh, Auntie, I'm also a teacher in US, and I also want to do this PhD program. And there is a job opportunity, and I feel you can do it."
Wow.
I will send you the link so that I also apply and see if you can. And she sent me about 3 links of different organizations. And surprisingly, let me chip this in. One of the links she sent, that was the first application I did. I didn't hear from them. 2 weeks ago, they emailed me that they are now ready. I should submit them.
Wow. Amazing.
So Yes. So, in fact, I applied for the job as well.
Right.
Surprisingly, they all came together. I had opportunity for the job and opportunity for the PhD.
Wow.
And this became a headache. How to
which one to choose?
Which one to choose? Which one to choose? I even became sick in the process. I said, these blessings are too much.
Hey, what a blessing.
Yeah. So after considering the two, I decided to come over with the job and continue with my PhD as well.
Right. So wow. Praise the Lord. Yeah. Wow. I don't know. I'm so excited. Yeah.
Yes.
And you're able to go with your children too. Your children.
And that is what, yes. So with the job, when you arrive, automatically your family can join you after 6 weeks. Mm-hmm. So I said, no, I can't leave these children behind. Mm-hmm. And what surprises me was one of the requirements, you cannot even go to interview with the children at the same time. You have to come later. But I said, no, I can't leave them. Let me give it a try. So I messaged the agency and I told them, I understand the children will join me later, but I would like to process their documents. So the moment I settle, they can join. And they said I should give them 3 days to think about it.
Okay.
And also they have also sent all my documents. So how can they? So 3 days later, they sent a message that I should send their passport and whatever so that they can process that.
Wow.
So we all went for the interview on the same day, and the visas were given.
Wow. Praise God. Praise God. This is such an amazing testimony.
Yeah, really amazing.
Yeah. So, Teacher Faustina, do you want to tell the audience about your experience in the US so far in terms of even the education? Is it easy? And the employment too? Like, how is it like?
It's not that easy, but with determination, I think you can. Nice. You know, when I got here in July 2021, and then I have to start my employment in August, and the school also in August.
Nice.
So I registered for the school and my employment as well.
Wow.
And then being new in the States was also a challenge, combining the studies and the employment. Yeah. So I discussed with my coordinator, and she said, okay, Faustina, I will advise you register for only one course. And if you think there is the need to defer it, you can do it. And then next year you continue, because the employment also, actually I came with the employment visa, which is the J1, not the F1. You know, so we advised that since I came with the J1, so the employment should be the priority. So we advised, and I took the advice. So yes, that is my experience. It's not easy, but you can do it.
Right.
You are determined.
Oh, Teacher person,
so
determined.
She has a lot of ambition and drive. So
guys, and that's the main thing we are talking about here, like the ambition and the drive. We are here to guide you, but
you have to be
you have to be driven. You have to
passionate.
Be exactly. And sometimes people email us and we do not see the email in time. Email back,
follow up,
because like I'm doing so many things. Kweku is doing so many things. This YouTube is not a full-time job, and so if you email us and we've not responded, follow up. Like, be persistent, right? Be more proactive. Don't be waiting there and I emailed them once and they didn't respond. If you know the number of things I'm doing, you will email me 10 times to get a response. You see, so I was determined, and it even showed when I was collecting my data. They had determination and even helping me and all that. So guys, I just hope that we are all learning something from this.
Definitely.
And I think she's answered almost all the questions. The last one I have is, what advice do you have for anyone watching us right now who is seeking for scholarship for graduate school? They want to come abroad. What advice do you have? They want to come and do PhD, Canada, US, wherever. What advice will you have for them? Because we get so many people wanting to do that, but they never get to it.
What I can say is determination.
Nice.
There is nothing difficult. That is what I always say. I'm not a traveling person, and in my life I've never liked traveling outside. Even though I have some relatives all over, but I'm not someone who like to say I want to travel, I want to. But when the time came, when the time came, it was like you have to go.
Yes.
So with determination, even with you don't have to listen to sometimes what people will say. Even the very lady, a friend I discussed with, that I have a friend I want to contact. When this opportunity came, I told her, and she said, "Okay, Faustina, I'm even tired. I'm growing. I don't know how this PhD is going to be. How can I leave my family?" And so she didn't apply.
Oh, that same teaching opportunity.
So you even told someone?
I told her, because she's my friend. I met when I was doing my master's, and she became a friend. She's also a special, yes. So I told her. So she was even telling me it might be a fake.
Wow.
And I said, okay, if it's a fake, I've not even put in any money in it. So
you don't have anything to lose.
So you have to be determined, and you have to think ahead. What you want to do, you have to think about it, and you have to put all means there to reach your goal. You have to think. And you have to keep learning. You have to pray to God.
Yes.
If the door opens by God, nobody can shut it. And we have to always try to keep in touch with our loved ones.
Right.
Because people you meet today, you may not know where they will take you to.
I love that.
Yes. That is all I can say. With determination, with prayers, and you have to trust yourself. You have to trust yourself that you can do it.
Yes.
That's really important.
I love it.
Wow. Such an inspiring story, and such, so refreshing. And I mean, we are happy that we are able to help, be a part of the success story. It's amazing how, you say you never know who you meet. Someone you met like 6 years ago, 5 years down the line.
Exactly.
You're the same person that, God used to open a door for you. That's really amazing. Thank you so much.
You try to keep in touch with contacts.
The principle of sowing and reaping, when you sow help in the way that you helped her while she was collecting her data and little things, giving her a ride, someone might think that it's nothing, but then it's a seed that you are sowing that one day.
Exactly.
All right, thank you so much, for coming onto the show. We hope that we'll be hearing from you, and yes, when you are finally graduating from the PhD too,
we have to come. I'll be there. We'll be there.
We'll be there. So
to support you fully.
We wish you all the best, and we pray that God will also keep you and your family and bless the work of your hands and grant you success. So
in Jesus' name.
Thank you very much,
thank you for coming.
We shall continue.
We'll continue on WhatsApp
and another time.
All right. Thank you so much. I'm grateful.
You're welcome, Faustina.
All right, guys. So thank you very much for joining us on this show. I believe that you have been challenged and inspired to, pursue your goals with passion and determination, as she said. And that, whatever it is, whatever opportunity that you are looking for out there, it would manifest, and we shall also hear of your
success story.
Success story, yes. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video. Drop us a comment. Share it with your friends and family.
Share.
And let us keep on, having these conversations on the Folson's Tube.
Right.
So we see you again.
Bye. Nice.